Yes, children, today we are going to discuss about the projectile motion. Okay, so first we have to know about that what is mean by the projectile. Okay, what is mean by the projectile. Okay, when we are considering if we have to consider the two dimensional plane. Okay, two dimensional plane. So that is a two dimensional means it is having the x coordinates as well as y coordinates. Okay, so that time that object is having what? So other than the vertical directional motion, okay, other than the vertical directional motion, so that time it is having the velocity is u, that is considered as the initial velocity of a thing. Okay, so that particle is having that other than the vertical motion, so it is making angle with the horizontal plane, so that is theta. So that particle is follows the path is this. Okay, so that can be that particle is follows the path in this way. Okay, so what is the path we have to know first of all. So when the projectile is projected, okay, when the projectile is projected other than the vertical direction, so that time it is having that what initial velocity u, and it can make an angle with the horizontal surface that is called as what? Theta. Okay, so that time it can reaches the maximum height. Okay, it can reaches the maximum height. So what is the maximum height? So it can traveling that path. Okay, the projectile is covering that path, so that time it can reaches the means it can covers the maximum distance from the horizontal plane. Okay, so the projectile is projected, so from this reference point, okay, reference point to, so it can reaches the maximum distance from its horizontal plane. Okay, it can reaches that maximum distance, either it can traveling that path, so that time it can covers the maximum distance from this horizontal plane, so that is considered as the height of the maximum. Okay, height of the maximum, either maximum height of the projectile. Okay, okay, maximum height of the projectile. Okay, the distance between origin, okay, the distance between, so reference point of the projectile to, so where the projectile hits the horizontal plane, so that is considered as what? Range of the projectile. Okay, range of the projectile. Clear? What is that? So when the projectile is projected other than the vertical direction, so it is having the initial velocity u, it can make an angle with the horizontal plane is theta. So when the projectile is following this path, so it can covers the maximum distance from the horizontal plane, so that is considered what? Maximum height of the projectile. Okay, so finally it can hits the horizontal plane, so from that origin point to, so where the projectile hits that plane, so the distance between origin to, so hitting that point of the projectile, so that is considered as the range of the projectile. Now, so how much time taken that projectile to travel this path? So that is considered as what? Time of the flight. Okay, time of flight. Okay, time of flight. Time of flight. Okay, so when the projectile is traveling the, okay, total time taken to travel this path, okay, travel this journey, so the time is considered as what? Time of flight. Okay, and now when the projectile is having the initial velocity, means initial velocity is having that what? It is considered as a vector. Okay, so that vector is resolute into two components along the x direction and along the y direction, that is u sin theta in y direction, u cos theta in x direction. Okay, u cos theta in x direction. Okay, means x means along the horizontal, along the vertical. Okay, from this we have to find that what? Time of flight of a projectile and maximum height of the projectile, range of the projectile. So when we are doing this calculation, we have to recall that kinematic equations. So what are the kinematic equations are there? So from this when the body is in when the body is in two-dimensional motion, so that time we have to consider that different types of kinematic equations, that is s is equals to ut plus half at square, like v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Okay, so that from that equations, so we have to consider what? One equation. Here we have to discuss about that what? So how much distance covered that object? Okay, how much distance covered that object along the x direction, along the y direction, we have to know. So that's why we have to consider what? S is equals to ut plus half at square. S is equals to ut plus half at square. Okay, in this, so we have to know So S is represents what? Distance along the x distance. Okay, x directional distance. U is represents what? Along the x directional component of velocity. And next T is the time. Okay, how much time taken that object. And A represents what? Acceleration of the projectile along the x direction. So always, so here the along the x direction, okay, the along the horizontal path, the velocity component is constant. That's why acceleration is 0. Along the x direction, the acceleration is 0, and along the y direction, the acceleration is minus g. Why? Because it is falling downwards. Okay, it can means accelerating in downward direction. So that's why, okay, it is having the acceleration is z minus g. Okay, so from that, okay, we can consider the x means along the horizontal direction. So the object is covers the distance is u cos theta into t plus half a t square means it is a 0. Ax is equals to 0. So that's why total this term is becomes to 0. Then x is equals to u cos theta into t. So from this theta equals t equals to x by u cos theta we can write. Okay, x by u cos theta we can write. Okay, so this is what along the x directional. Okay, along the x directional, that time x direction the distance covered the particle. Okay, if we have to consider y direction, okay, y direction, so then s is equals to ut plus at square, same like that. Here s means what? Along the y directional distance. Okay, ut plus half at square. Okay, y is equals to along the y directional distance, and u is equals to u sin theta. Okay, u sin theta into t plus and half here minus g. A is equals to, we can write it as minus g. Why? Because it is in, we have to consider the y directional distance. So that's why minus g into t square. So from this equation, so t is equals to x by u cos theta. So this equation is substitute in this equation. Then y is equals to, okay, u sin theta into x by u cos theta, x by u cos theta, okay, x by u cos theta plus half, okay, half minus g into x square by cos square theta. Okay, x square by cos square theta. Okay, x square by cos square theta we have to consider here. Why? Because in t square plus t plus we have to consider that x by u cos theta, from this minus g into x square by cos square theta. Okay, x square by cos square theta. So from this finally we can write it as what? So y is equals to, so u cancel, remaining sin theta by cos theta. Okay, sin theta by cos theta into x plus, okay, minus g x square by 2 cos square theta. Okay, 2 cos square theta. Clear? So from this sin theta by cos theta is equals to tan theta. We know that the trigonometrical ratios tan theta into x and minus into plus minus g by 2 cos square theta. Okay, 2 here u square is there. Okay, u square cos square theta, here also u square into x square. Okay, tan theta x minus g by 2 u square cos square theta into x square. Okay, so this is equation is represents what? Parabolic equation. It is in the form of parabolic equation, that is y is equals to ax plus bx square. Okay, a represents tan theta and b represents g by 2u cos square theta into x square. So from this, so this equation is called as what? Second order parabolic equation. Okay, second order parabolic equation. Okay, when the projectile is covers the horizontal distance, that is x is equals to ux cos theta. Okay, u cos theta into theta t. Okay, from this theta t equals to x by u cos theta. When we have to consider the vertical directional distance, then y is equals to ut plus half at square. Okay, ut plus half at square. From this y is equals to u sin theta into t plus half minus g into t square. Okay, minus g into t square. From this t is equals to, so along the x directional distance, okay, means horizontal distance x by u cos theta is there. So this equation is substitute in this equation. Finally we get what? U sin theta into x by u cos theta plus half minus g into x square by u square cos square theta. Okay, u cancel, remaining we get tan theta into x minus g by 2u square cos square theta into x square. Okay, so it is in the form of parabolic equation, second order parabolic equation. Then y is equals to ax plus b x square. Okay, y is equals to ax plus b x square. Okay, so this is called as a parabolic, second order parabolic equation. So from this we have to consider what time of flight of a projectile. Okay, time of flight of a projectile. So that is what time of projectile is t, we have to know. Okay, so always we have to consider, when we have to find this time of flight, we have to consider what? Along the vertical directional, okay, vertical directional motion of a projectile. So that time it is having the component is u sin theta. Okay, u sin theta, and what? When along the y direction it is becomes to 0. Okay, it is becomes to 0. So that's why y is equals to, okay, y is equals to u sin theta into t plus half gt square. Okay, half gt square. From this u sin theta, here y is equals to 0. Why? Because when the projectile is finally reaches, means total time taken to that projectile. Okay, finally it can reaches the horizontal path. That time the vertical velocity becomes to 0. So here vertical distance becomes to 0. So here 0 is y is represents what? 0 of vertical distance is 0. So u sin theta into t plus, okay, plus half minus g, okay, here also minus g into t square. So from this u sin theta equals to, okay, u sin theta equals to next what? Equals to, here minus is there. So when we have to transpose that equation, then half gt square we get. Okay, t, here also t there, t cancel, remaining t equals to, okay, t equals to u sin theta by g into t. Okay, here 2 transpose here, okay, and g is transpose here. Finally t is equals to 2 into u sin theta by g. So then t means what? Time taken to travel the path. So we can write it as capital T equals to 2u sin theta by g, sin theta by g. So this is the time of flight of a projectile. So how much time taken to travel the path of a projectile? So that is time of flight. So t equals to 2u sin theta by g, 2u